Sino naman kaya itong si Samsung S931? Enter the room without saying who she is or who he is. Okay. Whoever this Samsung SMS931B, can you please rename yourself so I know who you are, my dear? Miss Samsung na merong background na moon at saka stars sa likod. Could you please rename yourself so at least I know who you are? Otherwise, I'll have to remove you. Okay. Okay, so let's first take a look at the platform called ClickUp. Okay, I also have made a short video on how to use this one. So this is a platform used by VAs for their project management and for daily tasks. Have you tried to make your account ready or not yet? Guys, here's a classroom. Have you had already your account in ClickUp? ClickUp. Wala pa. Wala pa. Okay, please make your account later. Use your VA Gmail. Okay, this is the interface. Okay, this is what you'll see. So you will see here you have a workspace. This is called your workspace. Okay, and you have a board view of the things that you want to do, your to-do tasks, no longer on a pen and paper, but we don't have any objection if you still want to use the pen and paper. Okay, but the key here is if your client wants to monitor your to-do list and your tasks, they have to use platforms like this. Okay, so they either make you a part of a workspace like this, and then you can see here that you have a board view. Okay, can you see that? Board view. That means your tasks are on a Kanban board. A Kanban board is where you're going to put your, for example, here, your first task is to review for a quiz in chapter 3, for example. Okay, so you can put your assignee here, your update and review date and comments, etc. So let's just make it as simple as like that. Okay, now if you're done with this, you can just drag it here in progress, or if it's ready for review for an update, you can drag like that. Okay, when you're going to use the board view. But if you're not comfortable with this, you can always go to list view. Okay, so the interface has already default things here like project, space, daily check-in, advertisement, email management, and calendar review. These are all by default already there. Okay, so these things like completed, review, and update, these are also by default is also already there. Okay, now I have a guide. I don't know if you have opened it. So let me just find my guide, which I assume that you have opened it. Nandun yan siya sa portal. Okay? So, also, you also have a Gantt chart here. So, if you have not heard yet of Gantt chart, this is a calendar method of checking your work. Now, you can see that there's nothing here because there's no date on the list view of tasks that we have made. Okay, but the moment you put a date here, it will automatically put a date here, how much you have finished. Okay, so let's take a look at, for example, here in my daily check-in. I have here my daily check-in work. Okay, I have dates here. So I have dates that I have placed in here. So when you're going to take a look at my Gantt chart, it's going to show me, okay, the progress. You can see it here now. See, you can see week 1, week 2. Okay, so that's how you will use this one, the Gantt chart. It will show you the calendar and how much you have finished so far according to the date. Okay, if you're going to use also the calendar itself, if you're like comfortable of using the calendar only, you can just click on calendar and then add your tasks here. Okay, so I'm not comfortable with the calendar view, so I always go with the list view. Just click on list and you can create your ongoing. Okay, you can do your, I put here my time blocking. This is like my daily activity, okay, because this is my daily work. And you can also rename other part of your project space if you want to separate them as under advertisement, email management, you can also do so. Okay? So if you're going to our portal, I have a guide there, guys. Diba? Dito, under chapter 3, essential tools, I have here, this one. You click here and download the ClickUp platform guide and task sheet. So I have here the exact step-by-step things that you should do. Okay? So let me just change the sharing screen so those in Zoom can see. Okay, so this is the platform guide that I have created for you guys. Ayan, you can just easily create your own as well. Okay, you can name it accordingly. So you just click on that button, that down button, and create your new workspace. Okay, so this is how you create your new workspace. Just click on the plus button. And how do you do that? When you are in ClickUp, you just click on that arrow there, here. Then you click on create workspace. Then name your workspace. As you can see, I have a lot of workspaces because I have batches of students. So for you, maybe you'll just have a one default, okay? And don't use your work email, please. So it will not be compromised, huh? So for this, I created for my personal because usually you do your task list as a personal thing. So, but if you want to do it for work, you can also choose work. Okay, so just choose your personal here when you're creating your account. Okay, and then put their personal use because this is for your personal use, of course. For companies, if you are having a business, of course, you have to select maybe sales and CRM, startup, HR, depends on the nature of the company. So some companies, they have an account for the business, but this is for our personal, okay? Now, it will ask you soon on which tools are you currently using. You have to choose the things that you do use right now. For example, if you use Excel sheets, Google Drive, you just put a check or choose them, okay? Then when it's going to ask you about the features you're interested, you have to choose as many as you can. Otherwise, nothing will come out in your workspace. So you can see we have here task, calendar, okay? You can choose all actually if you like, okay? Then just click next, all right? Then lastly, you have to name your workspace, okay? Name your workspace. For example, my workspace for VA, etc. Okay? Then click on finish and you're done. That's how easy it is to make the ClickUp account. Any questions before I push through? Nandyan siya sa portal. Yes. It's all there in the portal. Ha? Nasa chapter 3. Doon sa ating website. I have sent you also the link. Everything is there. I will help you if you couldn't follow. Yeah. Yes. Good afternoon. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Right. So let's go back to your ClickUp. So can you please raise your hands if you already have created your account in ClickUp? You can click the raise hand button there, those who are in Zoom. If you have not yet, please do so. Okay, after ClickUp, I'm going to discuss another platform called Asana. I also have created a short video so you don't pressurize yourselves because it's already there on the portal. So you just go back to it later. I just have to discuss it here so that you won't tell me that I did not discuss in class. Okay? So the next one is Asana. Okay, Asana is a platform which is also for project management. Same thing as Trello. So you have to find out which one you're more comfortable. Okay? And the reason why we open this all to you because your client might be using Asana, your client might be using Trello, so we're giving you the opportunity to look at everything. Okay? So this one also works same like Trello. You also have a daily task, okay? But this is straightforward and simple. But the same thing, it also has list board, like a Kanban board, and also a dashboard, a calendar, and a page. So basically, It's just almost the same. It's just different interface. Okay. The good thing is you can also see your progress here in graphical representation, so you can actually make yourself an evaluation of how, or your client might be able to see your progress by you looking at the workspace only. Okay. So they can see how much productivity you are doing here. So you can also create here. And I have created a short video about how you can use this one as well. So don't tell me that I did not discuss, huh? I will not spend the rest of the 2 hours just looking at this, because our topic for today is about tools and technologies for VA. And these are parts of the tools, okay? Right, and the other one, the last one, don't worry, I also have a short video clip about this on the portal with the guide also on the portal. All you need to do is to really dive in and understand. If you didn't understand, you can always send me a message. Where to find this? I couldn't find this button. You can always send me a message or a video, and I'll be happy to help you, okay? All right. Now, this Trello is also a project management software. It's also used for CRMs, okay? But it's just the same. You also have um, your tasks, and you can just drag them and put them. And there are some different terms they use for this. Like, for example, here, they don't call it task, they call it card. If you want to add here, just click on add card and type whatever you want to put there and label them. For me, I have labeled it according to my classes here. And the good thing here is a bit fancy. Trello is a bit fancy. So if you're an artistic person, I know you will love this. Okay. But if you're a straightforward person, maybe you would love Asana. But if you're a complicated person, maybe you would like ClickUp. Okay. Right. So you can always switch board here. Just click on switchboard and you have lots of template that you can choose. That means if you're working for one client, you can just click here. Maybe this is client 1, rename this one to client 2 and client 3. Okay. So let's say I'm going to go to my other workspace, which is this one. I'm currently in my workspace. I'm going to go here to the other one. And automatically, it's like going to another page, okay, which has the same everything, but I can dedicate this workspace for my client number 2, okay? And if I want to go and see what are the updates or what are the to-do lists that my client 3 wants me to do, I'll go and switch board again and click on maybe the other one. You can also personalize this actually, okay? You can also personalize this. And you can see that it's different. You can customize your to-do list. Everything will be personalized here. But of course, the more things you want to add, the more payment you will have to pay. So take note that these are all under the free account, okay? Right, under the free account. So same thing, you also have an inbox. You also have a planner, which is basically your calendar. You also have a Kanban board. And you also have the normal. And you just always go back to the workspace where you are going to. So I hope that helps in trying to track. Maybe it's going to be a bit difficult for you when you are going to migrate from pen and paper to the software itself. It's going to be like difficult because when you're typing, it doesn't feel like you are writing and really doing or monitoring your to-do. So it takes time for you to adjust. Okay, it's really difficult to get out from the writing, but I still encourage you to do so because it's one of the ways we can maintain our sanity as human beings, I can say. And it's a skill nowadays because many people has lost the skill of writing already. Diba? The handwriting nowadays are so terrible because very less people are writing already. They're just always typing. So that's what I can suggest. No, you can still always do the pen and paper, no problem. But for documentation purposes, and you can show your client your productivity by using these platforms. Good thing if your client already has a workspace, paid workspace, they will just add you there. Okay? So what I usually do is I make a workspace and I invite you, but I find it difficult for the students to follow pag gano'n. So what I want you to do is to create your own workspace and maneuver. And if you cannot follow, always just send me a message. I will help you. Okay? Right. Any questions? Again, lahat ng ito, everything here has a short tutorial on the portal. All you need to do is to go back to the portal and watch them. It's just very short tutorial only, maybe 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes for each. Okay? And my platform guide is also there in PDF. Step by step, click here with the arrows. So if you couldn't follow, ay ewan ko na lang. Okay? If you couldn't follow, then maybe this career is not for you. Yun lang, all I can say. Kasi if you already have a video tutorial, a PDF guide, and still you couldn't follow, baka hindi ito para sa you, dear. Okay, yun lang masasabi ko. Because you might say that I'm fast or something, but the world is fast, guys. The world is fast. You have to learn fast, no? I cannot just stay in one platform and then tell you that this, and then next month there's another platform and we're still here in this platform. Okay, so please, I hope you can appreciate the fact that we're trying to give you as much as we can in this very short period of your course. Okay, so let's get down to business, the one we are supposed to study for today. I also have sent you a link, a picture in the WhatsApp group wherein I told you to save this for later. I hope you have found your name there. I have sent you a screenshot of a Google Sheet. I hope you found your name there. Nakita nyo ba yung pangalan nyo? Kita nyo ba guys or hindi? Okay. So mamaya, I'm gonna explain later what is that about. So today we're also gonna work on Google Workspace. Okay? So you're going to find your tab later, and that is the Google Sheet. And then we're also gonna work on a Google document. So this is now cloud computing, guys. Ibig sabihin, we are going to work on the same document all together simultaneously. Okay, and I'm gonna give you the access to this document later. Okay, so first, let's take a look at, yung mga hindi pa nag-attendance, please do your attendance, ha? Sige, share ko lang muna sa mga nasa Zoom yung aking screen. So let's go now to the topic and agenda of the day, which is yung Chapter 3, Tools and Technology for VAs. Okay, if you're a VA, you are supposed to know this and basically understand what are these, okay? Any issues before we go into this part? Okay, we know that VAs rely heavily on AI. So don't tell me now that you don't know how to use AI, ha? You should be, or you are supposed to be using AI now. What AI are you using currently? What AI do you use currently? Copilot, okay. How about the others?
Gemini.
Gemini, ChatGPT, what else? Okay, good. Okay, so I now assume that you know how to give a prompt, yeah? You'll be needing this on your Google Worksheet later because I'm not gonna tell you what to write there. So what you're going to do, this is actually lead generation, which means a client might ask you to work for them to get information. So if you have a paid account on this AIs, you can get information actually that you need, for example, for lead generation. So let's say you are hired by a floral company or a flower company, and then they ask you to create or give them lead, meaning information about prospect clients. So you can ask AI. So if you're in a free account, it will not give you, of course. So everything is about investment nowadays. Okay. So you can ask AI to give you the name of companies who are using flowers in Kuwait or in whatever you are with their contact numbers and email address and website, then it can generate for you if you are in a paid version. But if in your a free version, I don't think it will give you. Okay. So what I'm trying to say here is when we're going to work on the Google Sheet, if you have information that you need to put in, you have to use your AI. Okay, I will help you out, don't worry. I will help you and provide you a good prompt so you can easily get the information you need on what to put on the Google Sheet later. Okay, I'm saying that because we know that VAs rely heavily on AI and technology. Yeah, so we have to have a digital expertise, productivity focus, and remote ready. I have core technology here. That means whether you like it or not, you have to know them and you have to understand them. First one, we have AI. As we have said, if you're not using AI, don't go for this course anymore and don't go to this career, okay? And then another one is what we call as NLP or the natural language processing, wherein VAs and AI assistant, they would understand the human language. So that's why when you talk to AI, it talks like a human, right? That's called NLP. It has learned already the language of humans. It talks or replies as if there's an emotion right? But there's no emotion there. It's not a human being. You might as well forget. Huh? So, but that's called NLP, natural language processing. And we also have machine learning. Now, from the first day you have used your AI, everything you have placed there is already saved. For example, you ask that AI to say, I'm going to have a presentation on August 5. Can you please create for me details for my presentation? Now, the moment you're going to ask another question or give a prompt, it will already tell you, since you already have presented in August 5, yeah, then blah, blah, blah. So you'll just be surprised. How did he know? And you will forget that you have given that data to the AI, but actually it has already learned and saved everything there. Okay. Yeah. So that's called machine learning. Okay. It will enable the AI to learn and gather information about everything since day one you used it. Okay. Later, what we're going to do with the Google Workspace, like Google Sheet and Google Docs that I'm going to give you access later to work on live, is called cloud computing, wherein this is actually on the cloud and every one of us is going to have an access to that and we'll work on it simultaneously. Okay. So those are the core technologies. So what are the technologies we use for communication and collaboration? Of course, we have the three things that I have mentioned earlier this time, the Asana, Trello, and ClickUp, which I will not force you to use it. I want you to just learn them all. Okay. And of course, I have submissions there that you can submit if you like. But what I'm telling you is we will also be giving you a grading report at the end. If you're not interested to getting any grading report, you don't need to submit them. Okay. But if you want to get your grading report, then you have to comply with the submission. So I have something to write on your grading report. Okay. Or if you're just interested with the certificate, then just complete the course. And if you don't want to go for OJT, it's okay as well. But we will not be issuing you an OJT certificate. Those only who will go for OJT can get the OJT certificate. Okay? All right. So under communication and collaboration tools, you usually use them for your email and calendar management. And I hope you guys know how to use MS Outlook. If you don't know, I also have a guide there on the portal. Okay. All you need to do is follow. They are just very short tutorials. Okay. And of course, we'll be using our Google Workspace, Google Sheet, and Google Docs later. Okay. And of course, you know already how to use Zoom. Do you guys know how to use Microsoft Teams? And also Google Meet, I hope you do. But we will be having an activity later in MS Teams. We will go there and try it. Okay, so to prove that we know how to use it. Now, every time I'm asking you to send something, please save them all. Diba? I'm asking you to send screenshots and all. Those are actually going to be a part of your portfolio. Because it's easy to say that you know how to use this platform, but you don't have evidence, then what, right? So put it in one file under your drive, inside your drive. So every time they can ask you, or maybe you'll get an interview, nandun na yung evidence ninyo. They don't need to, okay? Right. And of course, project management software is like the one I have told you earlier. Another category of tools and technology is for productivity and automation. We will be doing much of the automation when we go to digital marketing. Okay, we will be learning how to post in social media accounts on schedule so that even if you're sleeping, the platform is going to post it for you. Okay. But of course, replying is another thing. Okay. Replying is another thing. If you have a system that is like a robot, a chatbot, then okay. But of course, a natural human being is still needed nowadays. Still cannot replace by AI, right? Hindi pa ganun ka-advanced. Okay? So the productivity and automation tools are used for automation. And examples of this are Zapier and FIT or IFT. Okay? So we use them by giving a workflow design to the AI or to the system and tells the system or the AI to tell to what to do. That's what you basically do in automation. Okay, so how does it happen? So for example, in Zapier, Zapier is an automation tool, which is designed for businesses so that the owner will not have to do everything at once. For example, if you ordered something somewhere in Temu or in Centerpoint or anywhere, and then or in Talabat, diba? What happens when you check out? When you click on check out, what happens?
Gives the time.
It will give the,
Time of delivery.
what else? That's in Talabat, right?
It's actually
It will not give you yet the time. You still have to pay, right?
Yeah, payment.
Okay, that didn't happen manually. That was used in a programming language behind that one. And that's part of the workflow. So in the program, it says there, the trigger is when you click on checkout. That's the trigger. So what's the action? It will show you the action here is to show the payment methods. That's one example of a workflow. So that's how automation happens. So they use software there and a programming language behind. But nowadays, the automations are can be used by regular people, even if you are not a programmer. So that's how Zapier works. Okay. So for example, this example here, we have a person who owns a shopping platform, and it's called Samcart. In the Philippines, we call it Shopee, Lazada, ganyan, no? Meron pa ba iba? Something like that. So you're going to give a trigger there, okay? Which is the event. So what could be the trigger? Could be a new lead, a new order. So now we are going to choose new order. So if you're going to choose new order, remember here, I did not do any programming. I'll just click on new order. So that means when you click on this new order thing here, there's already a programming set on the background of this command. So when you click this one, new order means it's a trigger when a new customer made in Samcart. If somebody ordered in Samcart, or this is called Shopee or Talabat, what's the action? So all you need to do is just select. All you need to do is just select. So that's how automation tools work, okay? Now, depending on your client, if they have some automation tools, then you are lucky because you don't need to do manual things, okay? So I hope you understand automation somehow. You have an idea. Another very simple example. If this or if T, okay? If this, then that. That's what it means. So for example, if there's an automation program which is used at the back of any platform, say for example, the trigger is if I'm going to upload a new picture in Instagram, then what will the platform do? It will save automatically to my Dropbox. So that's also an example of a workflow, okay? So that you don't need to save it all the time manually. So that is just a very simple example of automation. I hope that's clear, okay? Right, also document management, a part of that, of your productivity. We also have Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. These are all cloud computing platforms. And I advise you to use this as well, especially Notion. Notion is also a very fancy platform for taking down your tasks. Okay, it's also same somehow with Asana, Trello, and ClickUp. But also, Google Keep can be very, very helpful. How will you get this Google Keep? You just go to your Gmail on the 9 dots, click that one, and it will show you Google Drive, Gmail, all of those. Just go down and look for Keep. And it's also a task monitoring thing. I have used this before, and it's very nice and simple and direct to the point. But the thing is here, it doesn't have all the features like that of the other platforms. It's just like a simple note. That's why it's called Google Keep. Okay? And many others. Okay, this is a ClickUp platform. This is what I usually give to my students, but it's getting hard time for them to do it kasi nga it's new to them. So what I do is, I want you to just go onto that platform and follow the video tutorial that I have given and the guide so you can get familiarized with the platform itself. Now, my tip for you is that you know everything, but you master one. Otherwise, you'll become a master of nothing and knows everything. You got it? Yes. So it's better if you are a master of one and knows the others as well. Okay? That's only my tip. Okay, another category we have AI powered. So the first category is the core technology. Then you have productivity and automation, then communication. Now we have AI powered BA softwares. And what are these? Of course, we have the things that you have mentioned earlier. Okay, those natural AIs that came. And also we have, you know, the normal ones like Siri, yeah, Google Assistant and Alexa. These are also part of, these are also AI, okay? Now, when you're a VA, take note, guys, that you have to be very, very careful with your security and privacy. That's the very reason why I asked you before to create your own VA email so you don't jeopardize your work email. So I hope you guys already have a VA email, okay? Especially if you're working with European clients, they're very particular with the privacy and security, okay? So in the GDPR or General Data Protection Regulation, this is all about data collection and consent, okay? And of course, the good thing here is you have the right to get deleted, diba? So if you want your number to be removed from a database of a certain organization, you can actually do something about it. But we are like, we just don't care about it, right? But actually you have the right to get removed. For example, they keep calling you, and then they said, can you please delete my information from your database? You can actually do that. Otherwise, you can take actions, legal actions, okay? The right to be forgotten, o diba? Sana all my right to be forgotten. Okay. And of course, in the Philippines, you also have a law like that. Okay. If you just have heard maybe about the Cybersecurity Act, or we call it Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. We are saying this because, guys, we're gonna work with information. So learn about the privacy, okay? And private information that your clients are gonna give you, hindi nyo dapat share without permission. Example, contracts, okay? If they told you not, this is confidential, do not share. But if they don't have any problem, you can always share, okay? Just reminding you, okay? Now, how do you protect yourself as a VA? You can use, have you heard of NordVPN? NordVPN is a virtual private network, okay, which makes your browsing private, so the other third-party people cannot see what are you browsing. So you see nowadays, if you click on an ad, the next time you're going to go to your feed, there will be other similar ads that are the same with the one you click because you don't have a VPN. They know your algorithm and everything. And then when you go to your next social media platform, it also appears there. And also same with the others. So how did it happen? Because they know you have what you call as digital footprint. And this VPN are the ones that provides the privacy here. Okay. But of course, it's not free. Okay, so if you want to get privacy, you have to pay for that. And of course, there are also what we call as password managers like LastPass and 1Password. But also we have two-factor identification and authentication. I advise you all guys to do all this because these are all free, di ba? The two-factor authentication is very important. Or if you have an authenticator app on your phone, that's also good. Okay? All right, any questions on security and privacy? Okay. Sige. What are other softwares that are used for time tracking and billing software? Okay. When you're going to have your OJT, I'll be asking you to log in to a software called Hubstaff. And that's what we use for our digital marketers who are working online. They are basically in the Philippines, karamihan sa mga staff namin. They are also working online. And we use this one to track their productivity. So what happens here is we can see their time, they log in, how much time they have spent, and that's what we're going to pay only. So if the mouse has already not moved for 1 hour, your productivity will also go down. Okay, but some employees are very clever. They're gonna use a software that will mimic a mouse moving, and it will give an impression that the mouse was moving 99% of the time. So, which is unrealistic. But some employees, they do that. But we already know how to manage that. So we just have this platform that also takes a screenshot of your screen every 3 minutes. So we know if you're actually working on the things that you are supposed to do, or you are just watching YouTube video or Korean novellas. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, I'm gonna give you an access to that once you're going to have your OJT, if you wanna go for the OJT. Okay, so these are all time tracking softwares like Toggle, Harvest, and Clockify. Same thing also with Hubstaff. Okay, so this is how Hubstaff work. You can see here. So we have here a screenshot taken by the software. Kita nyo yan? So merong screenshot being taken by the software sa screen of our employee. So we know what are they doing, at what time, see? And we also have a URL wherein we can check and put URLs that are not part of productivity. So when that employee goes there, it will not be counted as paid hour. For example, I'm going to remove their YouTube because you will be watching Korean novela in YouTube. So I will put in those restricted or unpaid URLs. If your laptop goes into that, or you opened one browser and went to YouTube, and I have flagged it as something that should not be paid, even if you spend 2 hours there, you'll not be paid for that because it will not count it into the adding up of your timesheet. So there's an option where you can check your timesheet, we can check your productivity, and your screen as well is being taken a screenshot every 3 or 5 minutes, depending on what we set. Okay. So just so you know, so at least you know how clients monitor their stuff. Okay. Right. So they can track your time, generate report as well, and they can create invoice according to how much productivity you have given for them to work for. Okay, so may mga report na yan, meron na ring invoice, and there's also a way that we can integrate your PayPal, your bank account, nandyan na yan siya lahat. But of course, this features has payment. Okay? Any questions on the time tracking softwares? I hope that's clear. Okay. Let's go to the emerging trends and future technologies. Okay, what are the emerging trends? We have AI-powered chatbots. You know, when you have chatbots, something will just pop out there and ask you a question, and you can ask a question. Okay, and of course, integrated VA platforms. When you go to your Asana, ClickUp, or Trello, there's an option, even in Slack, there's an option that you can actually integrate your Google Drive there. So you can even mix up Trello and Slack together, or you can even mix up ClickUp and Slack together. Okay, that's called integration. Okay, integration. So the problem with the software is iba-iba. So what they do is they integrate. That means they can merge them together. Okay, so that's called integration. And then immersive collaboration. So if you guys don't know how to do and maneuver on these kinds of platform, you are not future-proofing your VA career. So you have to future-proof, meaning in the future, you know that you can compete because you know how these things work. Okay? Good luck sa inyong lahat. Okay? So of course, the best way to learn is to do it. Okay, that's why practical training is very, very important. That's why I have given you platform, guys, and all you need to do is to follow that and do it yourself, because I cannot sit one-on-one with you all the time and click here, click here, click here. Okay, what you do is you go back to the platform guide and follow it. If you cannot follow it, you can send me a message. Just tell me I cannot find this button. Where is this actually, etc. Okay. Okay. Any questions? Okay, I'll give the floor to those on the Zoom. So, let's go for Q&A muna. Let's have a short Q&A. Mag-short Q&A muna tayo. I will just stop the recording muna from